Do you want to share what your personal experiences have been?
My experience is pretty much identical to we go to the same school, we live in the same area. For me, it was like the day of an exam. I woke up at like 4:30 a.m. to like flashlights, police sawing the door down, breaking glass.
Wow.
And they had like proper big guns, similar to what she said, pointed towards me. My brother's in the other room, my parents and everything.
And what was the reason? Did they give you a reason as to why they came into your house?
Personally, I don't really know about it.
Right.
I was like 14, 13.
Right.
So
How long ago was that?
I think I was in year 9 or year 10.
Okay.
I don't really remember. So
You're year 11 now?
Year 12.
Year 12, okay. So that happened at that time. And did they find anything?
No.
And what happened afterwards? Did they fix the door?
No. Like we had a wooden plank as a replacement for like months.
And did they come back to apologize?
No.
How long did the raid last for?
It was like 4:30, and I remember I was late to school, so I got to school around like 10 o'clock.
So they didn't let you leave the house until it was done?
No.
Wow. And then what did that do for you, your parents, your brother? What did they feel about that? How were you feeling from that?
They didn't really tell us anything, so we were so confused. They didn't let us leave. My brother was agitated. I was sitting down. I was trying to process everything that was happening. So.
And after that, what did your neighbors think or say to you as a result of that?
I feel like everyone was like outside, they were watching. It was really embarrassing.
So not only did they kind of come into your house and do all of that, then the fact that your neighbors also, again, like she was sharing, then walked away with this idea in their mind of what they think must have been the reason why they were knocking at your door, kicking down your door, in this case, sawing down your door. That's crazy. So they didn't attempt to knock on the door?
No, they like got a chainsaw and like cut in half.
Wow. This is mind-blowing to me because I cannot imagine what that must be like. So you lived through it, and that is crazy. And since that time, did you get any kind of support to help you process what would have been going through your mind throughout that period?
No.
So you were in year 9, so you were late for school. What did you tell the school when you got in late?
I didn't tell them anything. I just tried to continue as normal.
Wow, that's pretty crazy. And since then, did you have a different feeling about the police before that happened?
Before, I was like, I didn't really know much about the police. I had a few experiences, but overall, just a neutral view.
Right, but then after that, what was your feeling and thoughts?
I was definitely like more wary of the police. I was definitely a little scared that something might happen.
And just generally, when they were in the place, what was their conduct with you and the rest of the family? Were
they were very dismissive when someone had questions. My brother wanted to go out for fresh air. They were like, no, you have to stay in. Like, they're kind of controlling.
Right, how many were there?
Probably like 5.
5, and they all had weapons?
I'm not sure if they all had weapons, but the majority of them did.
Wow, that's really interesting. And is your brother older than you? And what's been his experience of the feelings of the police after that?
I'm not sure. I feel like he's always had a negative view. Obviously, he's tall, he's dark,
Right, these are, you don't need to explain too much to me about what that means, but yes, those are compounded reasons why his experiences with the police would always most likely not be positive, because in their mind, black, tall, dark skin, we know what that means. That's been my experience, but I'm sure your brother, especially living in the area that you live in, again, I guess there's other areas. So do you feel like you've had experiences of being stereotyped by the police personally, since or before or after that period?
I didn't really I haven't had like personal experiences after that.
But besides that one massive personal experience, but your brother, I'm sure, probably has his ones as well.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm sure you're not at liberty to talk about his experiences, but I think it's really powerful that you're wanting to share that. I think it really is brave and it's really great, but it's really sad for me actually to sit down and listen to something that happened to you when you were 13, 14. and you never got closure from that. You never got anyone come back to explore, to explain, to apologize, even to fix the door, any of that stuff. And I think that's one of the reasons why it's important that those voices are taken to those places where they can actually start to review that and think, what is the policy? How is it that this has to be the way in which they conduct these types of raids with whatever intelligence that they have? But clearly they didn't find anything. So that's one of the things that is one of the big outcomes for this, to really try and use these stories to really challenge and change them. Because again, they can say, well, we never do anything like that, but there's two stories of two people, right? And that's why those stories are so important, because it's not just a random person that said something that they've heard. It's like you lived through it, this is your experiences. So again, thank you so much for sharing that.